What's up? This is Gumbo, behind the scenes with Bio Entertainment Magazine. You can front all you want to, but baby girl, we both know, you wanna be my girl. I guess my first influence would be my mother. She and my father. He's a pastor and he's a musician. My mother's a singer, and she always tried to get me and my brothers together and sing and do music and play instruments. And we did that for the church for a long time, and I'm still doing it. I'm a church musician as well. I gotta give the kingdom his first. But I mean, music is my own influence. Like, I don't know, I guess this is the way I was created. I hear melody, I hear a song, and it literally pierced me, to where I can't refill that, filling that hole. Like, I gotta mimic the sound or do something that great. It's just a wonderful feeling. I mean, I can name, like a lot of people, all these artists or whatnot, but I would like to say that I believe it's how I was created. You can't just do a melody and I'd be like, oh, that's nice. No, it literally stays with me, and I'm singing all day, and I'd be like, yo, I can write this to that, and just start, man, God. I mean, because there's not really, one favorite artist or whatever, but everybody's pretty much my favorite. But I would say the person who, to where my, start pushing it as a career and going forward, a big shout out to Kirk Franklin himself. I came into his life around the age of 12, and he took me under his wing, call him my godfather, and I got the opportunity to go in the studio with him and watch him create. I also had the opportunity to go on tour with him for a few days and see him do his thing and the whole nine. But in that process, where I should have been like, oh man, this is hot, I was actually learning. I learned how to record through him. I learned how to make tracks, how to write music, just by watching this guy. He's always been like my favorite artist, growing up in church, being a church boy. But I love the way he created music. I love his ideas, and if it wasn't for me, being in the shadow, under his wing and learning what he does and watching him, I probably wouldn't be where I am today, as far as advanced as where I am today. So big shout out to him. And I just realized in my life that I can't do nothing else. I get this 9 to 5 and I suck at it. I work another job and I'm alright, but I catch myself always singing melody. You go out and hear some construction work and you hear the machine work on clockwise, and on the same time just doing a beat, and you can't help but to fill it in. And I'm always grooving to something. I'm always hearing something. I got voice memos full of the stuff that I hear and I put down, and which makes me create the music I create today. I realized at that point in my life that this is for me. This is what I was created to do. I was created to make hits. That was my job. I create things. It looked like a studio. It was actually my casa. What's up? This is where I do a lot of my work at. I stay working. This is called homework. Majority of my ideas come here, and a lot. There was once a question like, what inspires me to do music? And one of my motivation and inspiration come from my family, my wife and kids, keeping a roof over their head. If I don't work, I can't pay bills. So I'm constantly at it too. But I get a lot of work done here. Most of the time I'm doing work via Skype with my homie Justin. Shout out to Justin and JoJo out there in LA, Justin Walker. Y'all may know him from the BET show Baldwin Hills. Them are my brothers. I actually met them. I met them through Kurt. But those guys are keeping me up with my music. We're working on a mixtape too, to be released on the 25th of December. So make sure y'all, follow me at on Instagram. That's at Gumbo_music. to keep up with the postings of that and the whole nine. But again, doing that work, and I do a lot of homework here too when I do like major projects like mixtapes, albums. Shout out to T-Ned and Cheryl Winkley, who's my first actual album project that I ever done. She got an album called The Beloved's Notebook. You can get that on iTunes or Amazon. And she's like a sister. She's a reverend at my church. I love her so much, so I appreciate that opportunity. Y'all can go check the music out, check her out, and give me some feedback. But this is my setup here. You know, when I take work home, I'm always working. You know, there's never a time where I'm not working. You're gonna catch me working. You call me, I don't text you back, it's because I'm working. Whether I'm doing kingdom work, whether I'm feeding family, paying bills, in the studio, in the booth, making beats, or having dinner with my wife, I'm working. What's up? This is my homie Justin. This is my big brother. I met him through Kirk, and I'm so thankful that you know, God allowed us to cross paths. I've learned so much. Like anything about my writing, my confidence level went up because of this dude. Justin, say what's up, man.
What's up?
This is how we work. You know, he's in LA and I'm here in Texas, and he took me under his wing to work with me and show me a lot of ropes and be a part of a lot of the projects that he's a part of. Nobody else has done that. Nobody else. And like I said, I'm so thankful to God, like, for this dude, man. It's my ride or die. He's the godfather to my son. That's how crucial it is. So so this is how we work. We get on Skype, you know, and we continue to make tracks. We're actually working on something. This is where we get a lot of our work done. We're working on a mixtape right now, like this very moment. Right, Justin?
Yes, sir. It's supposed to be out December 25th.
December 25th.
Dropping
it. See, and I do I'm growing all these gray hairs because I'm doing all the work. Like, he don't do nothing. No, I'm playing. To be honest with you, though, this is a learning experience for me, and I'm just thankful that he allowed me to be a part of the project. So, you know, that's my big brother, and you know, I love that dude to death, for real. So, but like he said, look out for it. December 25th. It's supposed to be coming to you this Christmas, a mixtape. All right. So, but we're gonna get back to work. This is my homie. You know, I'm on his time. So, though this is the crib, I still gotta put in work. All right. Appreciate you. This is Gumbo. All right. This is Jay Paul. What's up, boy?
What up, man?
Like this dude, this is a homie. This is somebody else I'm working with. He's a dope singer. He loved the Lord. He's worked with a couple of people with Reach Records, Lecrae, Trip Lee. I've been knowing this cat since in my teenager days, and you know, we've been cool since then. So Jay Paul, you know, we working on some stuff too, all in this fire. So y'all gotta keep up with me on that, so you can check out everything that I'm talking about, and you'll see, you'll be blessed too. But he's another person in my book, so appreciate it. Jay, I'm gonna hit you right back though.
Alright, bro.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's that. So yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, just to name a couple of people that I've worked with. Like I said before, my history is pretty much gospel. So everything I did, I started out, you know, gospel music. And I'm just a lover of music. Let's put that out there too. It ain't no, you know, just Christian, you know, this and that, and R&B, oh Lord, you didn't win brag. I'm a lover of music. Music is music. Stop putting all these crazy labels on there. But anywho, just to name a couple of people I worked with. First off, Kirk Franklin. I've done some minor production work, minor, on his album Fight of My Life. I got a little work on Hero, but nothing that I really got any recognition for, you know, nothing like that. But just some minor, like they got me listed like hand claps, you know. So I did some chants, some background vocal works, you know, stuff like 808s and snaps and stuff like that. But that's about it. But I'm on the album though. My name is on there. You also got I worked with Trip Lee, who's with Reach Records, under Lecrae, and I produced his first mixtape. Me and him actually came up together. So I got him down. And then, you know, on the other field, you know, I've done work with Ashley Kimbray, who's with Hulk Entertainment. I've done work with the artist Ray Vaughn. We actually got a song on the radio right now called Drop. Y'all should check it out. I did work with Javon. Also did work with an artist I got, Inertia, who was with G4 Music under Playing Skills. I did work with Playing Skills, with their artist Louis. We did the remix to Heaven, and I did some vocal coaching on there. My vocals are actually still on that record too, that's on the radio. I did some work with a female artist, Shelby Shaw, who's very talented, very gifted. And I also work all the time with their other producer, Emmanuel Anim. Is a great friend of mine. And just to name a couple of few, you know, I've done some work for BET, Music Matters with Ashley Kimbray, and we actually have done a lot of, you know, me and Ashley Kimbray, we've known each other since we were probably like 14, 15. You know, just doing some work, just to name a few. But the song that I've done is my favorite. Like, even from the less talented person to the most talented person, and there's plenty of those, but it's like you put your heart into everything you do, and when you hear it here, like when you imagine here, like, and then you finally record it and you hear it, it's like, wow, you know, it's like that was in me, and it's like giving birth. It's like that was in me all this time, and then finally it's out. Like, wow, and you get to see it and hear it for, you know, what was inside your head. So when it comes to like what's Gumbo's favorite song that he wrote or produced, I really don't have one. I can listen to all my records all day, every day, and just like I didn't even create it, like somebody else did, and just be in awe. Like, man, like what's funny is I was younger. I had a homie by the name of Carry-On Franklin, and we was just chopping it up about great names for a production team, and you know, he was like, you know, we were just naming a couple of stuff, but he also mentioned, he said Gumbo. And I was like, yo, that's hot. You know, it makes sense. Because it's like, in a pot of gumbo soup, like, it's pretty much everything, you know, in the pot. You got your rice, you got your water, you got your peppers, you got your meats. You can use sausage, you can use poultry, chicken, or some fish. And the whole nine, your vegetables, everything. It's all in one pot. It's not separated. It's all in one pot, gumbo soup. And I'm all genre in one man. You got rock, you got hip hop, you got R&B, jazz, gospel, contemporary Christian music, anything, you know, and I do it all. So, you know, all in one pot, all in one man, Gumbo.